Or do you want me to turn it down some? You let me know which you like better once you get in here. Yeah, that's a little better, isn't it? I'm going to get my stuff together here. It's been one of those really busy days where, I got a lot of things thought about and planned, but nothing organized. So I'm going to wait for folks to come in while I prep here. Running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night, and then you took your arms around me, and what's that? I think we're alone now. Hey everybody, I'm going to shut the chat off here, and as soon as this starts rolling, I will turn the chat on. What I like about this light is it has a swing arm. So let me know. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Maybe it does. How's that? How's that? And how's that? No, that's too bright. Okay. So let's do this. That works. No, it doesn't. So then I got a line across my... Whatever. We'll worry about it after. So... been a busy girl today, making plans. Had a lovely long talk with J Null Zero. We talked for about a half an hour, and we agree that the world is a weird place right now, and we're just got to survive. We just got to do the things we got to do to be happy and healthy, and not be taken in and ruled by fear, right? Okay, this isn't starting yet. I don't know why that is. Maybe I've got to play the ad. I don't know. There we go. There we go. All right. So now let's pop out the chat. Give everybody a time to get in. If you want me to say hi, make sure you say hi in chat so that I can shout you out, because your name will be on the participants list. My hands are a little sore today. I've been dealing with stuff. I told you guys I got Temu videos coming out on our half-acre homestead soon. I'm kind of getting organized. It's this having my knee blow out from under me, and then what's today? Thursday, Tuesday night. I go to the doctor. I go to the emergency room Monday, Tuesday night. I'm medicated. I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I normally tuck and roll. I put one knee on the bed, one hand on the bed, and I go boom. But I push off with my right leg, and at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're heavily medicated, you forget that you're supposed to sit on the side of the bed and lift your legs in. What are you doing? All right. Well, don't you go anywhere without saying goodnight. Did you make your lunch? Things will get back to normal. You know that.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. I know. I snuck a couple extra in on you. You got your bananas? Did you put any perishables away? Awesome. That's all I want to know, baby. Enjoy your shower. Need a bet your back washed? You need your back washed? Oh, all right. Everyone says goodnight, Howie. All right. Let's check. I don't have enough here. Do you think you will need more prednisone, Bev? God, I hope not. I was starting to break out in a bit of a rash right above my cleavage. Gracie does not like my walker. Come here, baby. Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm reorganizing in here. All right, Gracie, come here, honey. Mommy will move this out of the way. Look. Right, now come here. Come this way. I don't know what it is. She was afraid of doors when she was little. And anything like my walkers, she like, okay, let me get out of the way before you do your walker. Look at that, a baby girl. My goodness. Daddy's going out and leaving us alone, and you're going to lay on the blanket back there? Hey? She's your mommy, darling. She's your mommy girl. She's her mommy sweetheart, the best in all the world. And her mommy loves her. Loves her. Oops. Loves her oh so much. Mwah. Where's my kiss? I want the kiss before you eat the fishtail. Okay? Oh, do you want a treat? What's this? Oh, Rebecca sent her dried salmon tails. Wow. What do you say? You gonna say please? Come on, hurry, they stink. There, go. All right, where you go? There we go. Yeah, well, no, I think as a puppy, because where we got her, her mother was like her, only brindle. She looked exactly like Gracie, only brindle. And she was like, right? But I think, Gracie got kicked or, slammed in a door by accident or anything, like got in the way and got shoved out of the way with a broom or whatever, because she's never been right around things that move in her space. Hey, okay, let me say hi to everybody. All right. Amazon Warrior, Butterfly Rainbows, Aloha Seashell, Becky, my love, Just Mom, Pondering Kathy, C'est moi, Linda Bopp, Lori Peer, Mary Jo Mosley. Let me think here. Mary Jo Mosley, Pam, PMS Pam, Rosie Slade, Tigger Bouncin', and Tina Elliott, and Wanda Weekall. Okay, there we go. Let's get this back. Let's put this back out on live chat so that we can continue our wonderful visit. How's everybody doing? Hey, Katrina Babe! Diane Mason. All right, let me just finish rolling my evening medication here. I'm not having a tea tonight because I had one last night at the slumber party. Gracie, I'm not going through this every 10 minutes. See, that's the beautiful thing about the treats we give Gracie. They're all natural. Some are chicken and sweet potatoes. Some are liver and sweet potatoes. Some are dried fish tails. Some are just dried liver. So I don't worry. It's probably healthier than the stuff we feed her for food. Better now because I had a tire blowout this morning and had to buy a new tire. Oh, that sucks. Having a good relaxing day. Well, tomorrow's going to kind of be my relaxing day. Hey, Hal. I was going to ask him to unload the dishwasher for me before he goes out, but I don't think I will. He brought the groceries home and put them away for me, so I didn't do a video. I keep saying this, but I've been this is getting clearer and clearer to me. The bad shit doesn't stop because we talk about it. The bad shit stops not because we ignore it. The bad shit stops when we stop giving it power. Does that make any sense? I look like I have eyeliner on Cleopatra eyes or something going on there. I'm doing okay. I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Saturday, I get to go out into the garden and do my thing, which is, even Howie said he can't see the garden for the weeds, so it's going to be a Saturday. It's going to be an entire day on Saturday for me to work on weeds. It's going to take me forever. Why? Because I have to do one bit at a time and then go sit in the shade, right? And that means walking back and forth. But I am going to take my wheelie walk. I'm going to take Willie with me. And I'll have Hi-Ho Silver on the other side of the bed, and I'll have my little bench there and my big long bench in the shade, so that I got many places to stop if and when I need to. My knee's still buggered up because, oh, here we go with all of this here now. My knee is still buggered up because I, like I said, Tuesday night I was getting into bed. Listen, if I give you one more tale, one more, will you? Look. Oh. I'm going to fix your blanket. Right here. Gracie, look. Mommy's fixing your blanket. Here's your fish tail. Chill out. That's it. Hey, sweetheart, do you think you could unload the dishwasher before you go out? Hey? Thank you. I appreciate it. Huh? Okay. I emptied the kitchen garbage and stuff and put it in a big bag out in the porch. Alrighty, let's get our cards in order here. You know, I appreciate you so much, Seashell, you and Linda Bob. It's possible because I've had a few hot flashes. But take time out for yourselves to be a part of the tap. You're not just here to work, babies, okay? All right. All right. There is the soul's journey. For some reason, we really do well with these energy oracle cards. Now, for anybody who may be new, I'm going to tell. Oh, wait. I got to share this with Angie. Hang on. I'll be right back. If I buffer, it's because I'm sharing. I'll be right back. Gotta do it again. Sorry. Go. I'm back. Just happened. Okay, so it's not that. It's this new power bar of mine. Or did I hit? Oh, I hit the power button on the light. Okay. All right. I got all these new light things working here. Now I've got to change this. Howie's going to help me get this a little more aesthetically organized when it comes to wiring. But I have a new power bar. I had an extension cord stapled to the window. Bang, bang, bang. And then I had these things on the extension cord and lamp cords and chargers and all kinds of stuff. But I've reorganized it into one power bar that has USB ports that I got from Temu. You'll be seeing the video soon. Is that better? Chat disconnected. I'll try to deny. Can you guys see me? Why? Can you guys see me? Somebody please answer me. I don't know what's happening. While I wait for somebody to answer me, it says the chat is disconnected. How can that be? Let me see. Okay, so Linda, you have it. You say yes, but it's not coming up on my chat. Hang on a second. Let me restore the chat. Let's pop it back out. Oh, these things. Turn the fan on a little higher. I can't have it on too high or I won't be able to keep the cards going. All right, excellent. Okay, there is the Energy Oracle cards. Now remember, just in case anybody's new, I do a lot of repeat talking. Okay, don't turn the light off again, Bev. Just move the power bar. Okay. I don't know why, but there's not even any words with these ones. I don't read the cards the way the card was designed to be read. I read the cards intuitively. What does that mean? It means I pick up on what's going on between me and the person I'm reading for, I hope. And we go from there. Excuse me. I went a little, everything is running a little bit late today. Oh, and I got an itch. Oh, it's not going to work that way. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, my back's sweating. Oh, and Howie, why are my torches laying down? Could you stand them up when you go out? They were working last. Sad? Absolutely, darling. You take the lion's share of the cookies for your lunch. You know me, I don't eat most of the day anyway. I know, I get medicated at night and I go, but I've got grapes and watermelon, don't I? That'll keep me up peeing all night. All right. Now, oh, God! Help me! You know what we call that? We call that the drunk's prayer. God help me. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, I don't read the cards the way the company designed them to be read. I read them intuitively. Hey, Raph! That means the reading I get, and the more often you ask for a reading, folks, the more often I'm not going to be sure whether or not I'm saying what you want to me to say. Oh, there we go. Or I'm getting the cards. You see what I mean? I had 4. Please tell me one's not in the pool. Oh, for the love of... Okay, you know what we need to get as soon as we have some money? Is some pipe brackets. They worked lovely. I got up at 2 in the morning. Yeah, that's pretty, eh? And they're not really bright. I got those lanterns that go shh. I will sage, absolutely. I want to just lay the cards out first so I can sage them. Let's get out. Oh, that one really wanted to go because the elastic broke. I'm going to pull out 5 decks tonight. I always end up pulling out the ones I'm getting more and more comfortable with. I've never asked for a card. May you please do one for me? Well, give me a minute. I haven't saged. I haven't puffed. Are you off to bed, baby? Look at the lettuce, eh? We'll be having a salad this weekend. All righty. And that one pot that I threw the plant away out of, I'm going to plant with some baby bok choy or something, maybe carrots. All right. It's still lit? Awesome. Went in the pool, it's still lit. Right on Temu. And it was floating. Cool. All right, baby. Well, you know, these are the things where if I'm going to be doing reviews on these things, we want to make sure everything works, right? Like I put these torches up and they're solar powered, and at night they're supposed to flicker like flames. Right? But they didn't flicker like flames. So last night when I was filming Howie cutting the comfrey, I thought, I wonder if they have off and on switches. Well, they do, don't they? So I turned them all on, and sure enough, in the middle of the night, I went out and looked, and they were going, and I got 8 of them. I was going to do 4 for here and 4 for at the motorhome, but we don't use the motorhome except at the track, and it's lit till well almost midnight. So why bother? I want to put them kind of, if we can find brackets for the pool edge, I'd like them all around the edge of the pool, right? I don't know. We'll see. But I may be going for a swim tonight if this heat keeps up. I have to keep the sage away from the fan here. I think I have sweetgrass growing here. I have sweetgrass. I don't know how to tell, but I know once when I was weeding and I pulled a stalk of grass, that... Give me a minute, guys. Ow, ow. Oh, I got this one spot that just will not stop itching. Sherry, Sherry baby, oh Sherry. There we go. There we go. Better? Better. Better? Better. All righty. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's taken me a whole 20 minutes to get organized, but you know, I won't go without saying goodnight to my darling. Near the stem, I don't know. All I know is I was pulling some and I smelled it. And then one day Howie, that was out back, and one day Howie came in and he said, there's something smelling really sweet out there. I said, well, it might be the oregano. And then I caught a whiff one day and I said, oh no, we got sweetgrass going over there. I have a really blessed patch. It's got coltsfoot and comfrey and marshmallow and mugwort. You know, you'd be amazed what grows there. Howdy, Pam. All right, now let me have a puff. I was supposed to be editing all day today and I didn't. I ended up talking on the phone a lot and organizing things and setting up electrical and new light and stuff. And make sure I got the right end in my mouth. Excuse me. So yeah. You know, we try and look at life as if it's really, really complicated. We look at life as if everything's like, the world is trying to tell us that life is too complicated for us, that we should let the institutions handle it, and that's not what's going on. We are more than capable of looking after ourselves. We've just gotten too used to having everybody else do things for us. Institutions, medical institutions, governments, churches, social things. And the truth is when it comes time to do things for ourselves, we feel a little cut loose, right? But the truth is, it's never left us. We just have to reclaim every part of us that can be made self-sufficient. That's all, right? Sorry, I've got to fix this. It's not... Corey gave me a beautiful tripod, but it doesn't necessarily work on my desk. Add some yarrow. Oh, I have yarrow out by the walking onions. I'm gonna actually harvest some too. to that list and you would have a good Cherokee medicine garden. I also have plantain. See, we don't cut, like Howie will whippersnip, but we won't grow grass. What grass is to us is the weed, unless it's sweet grass, right? We have plantain, yarrow, mugwort, marshmallow, colt's foot, comfrey, onions, garlic. You got to add all the onions to that family, right? Give me a second. Alrighty. Let's pull a card for Lori. All right, you're looking at me, aren't you? This is for Lori McChesney. Or is it pronounced McChesney? I want to say McChesney for some reason. Lori. Oh, wow. Lori. You got two cards, Lori. One is Magnetism of Eros, and I do believe that's sexual. But I don't know. I'm looking at the card. And what I'm hearing is I'm hearing something about reproduction. I'm getting reproduction. Somebody's getting pregnant. Somebody's trying to get pregnant. Somebody's trying to help somebody get pregnant. And then we have Ein Sophie R. And I don't know what that means, but I do know that this person is sending all of there's somebody, okay, somebody's trying to get pregnant, or somebody's having reproductive issues, or somebody's having sexual issues. This is really not clear. And it doesn't matter that there's two women on this card. That means nothing. But somebody is really, really, there's two people, and this person is more focused on it than the other. This person's putting all of their light, all of their love, all of their energy into making a miracle happen. And they're feeling the weight of the imbalance. Now, this could be totally artistic, giving birth or getting pregnant or giving birth to ideas. So please, please, please don't necessarily take this literally. But I'm hearing that somebody is working really, really too hard at birthing something or creating something, and what they have to do is give rise to their creative energy. You can't make that shit happen. It's going to happen. You just have to pray and focus and meditate on it, okay? Wow, that was really weird. McChesney. Okay. I don't know if that made any sense to you or not. But again, we're living in times when there's a lot of confusion about what's acceptable and what's unacceptable. What's truth and not truth? We're being bludgeoned with so many parts of society saying, pick me, I mean the most. And we're all confused. We're going, why do your section of people mean more than others? Right? All this stuff is going on. So it's making it really difficult for people to actually focus on where they want to go and what they want to do and how they want to proceed in their life with all of this going on around them. So we are at a time in our lives where we just got to keep it simple. We just got to cut through the fog with the light of love, and every decision we make from here on out has to be weighed with, is this the most loving way I can handle this? Right? Misty! Hey, how's it going? Smoke and mirrors, baby. That's right. Smoke and mirrors. Hey, Nat! How's it going? Hey, Seashell. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? All right. I'm going to do one more card. Just for Mom. Now, remember, folks, I'm going to say this. I'm going to pay the bills. Most of my card readings are free only to patrons. I'm not saying that to be rude, because I do come here to read cards, okay? But I can only do so many before I get depleted. I'm going to have to take a break, do some more smudging, and clarify, okay? But if you were a patron at $5 US a month, I'm paying the bills, $5 US a month, or $7.50 Canadian, you get Mondays and Wednesdays of unlisted live chat time with me and the other patrons. That's on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I leave those up for you to watch later if you can't make it home, because it's usually in the late afternoon. And then Freaky Friday is every Friday night, usually at 8 o'clock. And that's where we cut loose, listen to some music. We don't have to bring out the fans. And we just scrape off any residue left from our week so that we can start afresh. And most people who are patrons will tell you that the $5 a month is worth the 4 Freaky Fridays a month you get. And patrons get card requests whenever they ask for it. Okay? Cal, how are you, honey? I think I owe you a reading. Ah, this is a card for Mom, right. Purple or white, Mom? Just Mom. Purple or white, because these are the two cards calling me. Purple it is. This is the Soul's Journey cards, and this is for just Mom. My hand is starting to go. For just Mom doing stuff. That one jumped and went right back into the deck. There we go. All right, Mom. You got two cards. One upside down, one right side up. Change. Do you know that nothing can ever evolve? It says, I understand that nothing can ever grow or evolve without change. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. You don't have to do that, sweetheart. You are a patron, are you not? God love you. Now, this is a really important card, the card of change. It says, I understand that I can grow or evolve, that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Now, here's the thing. Remember us talking about climate change? Nothing can grow or evolve without change. That's a message in itself. Okay? Which means we are constantly growing, we are constantly changing. We are not stasis. We are always in change. And that's why I get ticked off when they think they can stop climate change. It's been going on for millions of years, and they really don't. The politicians just want it for money, like the carbon tax. But, Mom, what I'm hearing is you are feeling stuck in a place. And you want to make a change, but you're just not sure. You got 6 different directions you can go in, and it's kind of holding you in the center. because you haven't made up your mind. And the second card is the inverted gratitude card. And it says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents, but it's upside down. Because it sounds like you've got way too many choices on your plate, and you're really not grateful for those choices because there's too many. What I need you to do is to be grateful for those choices, and then pick the change that resonates with you. One change, darling. You do not have to do them all. One change, like the first step on any journey, begins with you. All right? So even if you just got to stick a pin in a map or stick a pin in a list, but go forward and make a change. You don't have to do them all at once. Corey, darling, how are you? Hey, Mama Dukes. How's it going? Now I'm going to smudge one more time, and then I'm going to medicate so that my hand, because my hand is really sore. My hands are bearing the brunt from gripping these have got arthritis, and from gripping a walker. Oh, there you are. There you are. I'm going to have to get some more sage. Ooh, you're still burning. Still got something it wants to hear. Ah, that's what I forgot. May this smoke of the sacred white sage cleanse and wash your soul and your heart from negativity and give you peace. May it lift your hopes and dreams to the Creator on its smoke. All right, where's the fan? What? My goodness. Mommy's going to have stinky, fishy fingers. Now, bugger her off. Oh, bugger off. Okay. Mary. I'm so excited. I'm eating cucumbers from my garden. Oh, God, love you. I got apples on my trees. They're only this big. But I got pears. And I'm telling you, I have a plan. I want this part of the ravine filled. I want my fruit trees over there. You know why? Because that's going to be my barter food. Not necessarily the apples. People can get apples anywhere. But my barter food, if I can get another apricot tree, then I'll have apricots, pears, and apples. And then I might get some plums. So I haven't... Oh, there you are. Been having a feeling of losing something. Can you please read a card for me? Well, that's pretty ambiguous, but that leaves a lot of room. So yes, I will, Linda. Absolutely. Just give me a second. To clear my head. I wonder if that would fit. Give me a second, guys. I gotta look at something. Oh. And I have to lift this curtain open because it's getting really hot in here. Just got to make sure Howie has shut the bathroom door, which he has not. I have this power bar here. Let's move this out of the way. See, I am walking without the walker, but I can only go so far. Now, when I ordered this from Temu, they throw in all kinds of extra little things. Because, Sherry, I can. I have to get used to it again. Now, I just want, they throw all these kinds of weird things in. I'm wondering if this will hold the power bar. If this will hold, and it bloody will. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, let's, because this has, I was just thinking today, man, I wish I had some two-sided tape. I don't even know if I need, hey, Kay Dean, I don't even know if I need the rack. Maybe if I just stuck this two-sided tape on. Guys, sorry, I just had a little epiphany, and I have to do them when I'm thinking of them or I forget. So here's one. I don't even have to use these hook things. I'll just use the sticky things they came with. Yes, absolutely, Kay Dean. And I've got to do Linda Bop, so give me a second here, folks. I'm putting these two-sided 3M stickies. Gracie, no more. Go lay down. You're distracting enough. Ah, come on, peel. It's stuck to my fingers. I hate stickies. Now let's have a look at this. Oh, oops. Ha ha! Awesome, dude! Let's hope it stays. It's a little crooked. I don't care. I solved a problem. Where's the light switch? There it is. I'm going to show you guys. Look at her. Look. That's much more sensible. It's on one plug. It's much more sensible than having an extension cord stapled with all of these other things on it, right? Gracie, give Mommy a fiddler's fart of a chance of getting something done tonight. Look. Get down. You can't just come in here and expect me to give you treats whenever you ask. This is the last one, and then you're going to bed. You understand? Bag's almost empty. Now butter off. All right, Linda Bop and Kay Dean. All right. Now, I forgot what Linda Bop asked me, so I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I was just thinking, because they gave me these, right? And I thought, oh, that'll hold. Actually, you know, I should have actually put one at the bottom. But if I find another sticky part, I will. But all I really needed was some good two-sided tape. Now, let me have my puff. I made it. I had to water my garden and make sure all the garbage was out. I may head out in the garden tomorrow if I know. I was supposed to do editing today and I didn't. Hey, Linda, give me a second here. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Now I just need a few new cords. That works. Hey! It even has USB ports. Oh, Kay Dean. Oh my goodness. Okay. Linda Bop. I've had my puff. I don't need to buy more treats for Gracie, baby. Thank you. She's got treats. Ask my patrons. Ask Rebecca. Rebecca sends her. She's got a box of treats. Not to mention that she hasn't even touched the liver treats that I made her. Okay, Linda Bop. Linda Bop. Linda. Linda and Matt. Yeah, there it is. Did you see that jump? Linda. Your card is Door to Spirit. And it's upright. And why I'm hearing your husband's name in here is beyond me. But if you look really closely, your door to Spirit is wide open and welcoming. And you can see Spirit coming in. Your faith. I wonder if this is on a friggin' timer. It doesn't look to be on a timer. Listen, darkness, stop messing with my electronics. I'm busy. And you're not going to distract me that easily. You are fully open to Spirit. Spirit is whatever guides your faith, Linda Bob. And you've been struggling with this. You have been hearing, yeah, but, to the point where you're echoing, yeah, but, half the time because you've witnessed a miracle recently. You witnessed a miracle or going to witness, you've witnessed a miracle recently. It was a very minor miracle, but it was one you didn't think was going to happen. And that's what threw the door wide to Spirit. You hold on to that, Linda. Because even if it's not the miracle you're looking for, it's still one you need. You've got to lean into the Creator and let the Creator, keep the door open to Spirit, to the Creator, and let the Creator guide you to what you really need. Remember, Creator knows more about us than we know about ourselves. I hope that made sense. Now, Kay Dean. Kay Dean. Whoa. Wow. A card just flipped right over. I'm going to keep that one out for Kay Dean because it obviously came out when I was saying Kay Dean. Now, Kay Dean, is it okay for me to ask your sex? Are you male or female? Whoa. Guess not. Kay Dean. These cards have come out a lot lately. You've got a man holding a heart. And you have blossoming abundance. Now, what I'm getting is that somebody's holding on too tight to their heart. And as much as I'm sorry, Kay Dean, something's going on where you are withholding something from somebody. You are withholding love from somebody. And it's not intentional. You are maybe unsure of yourself or you're unsure of them, but you're going to lose your chance at blossoming abundance. Whatever this relationship, and when I say withholding your heart, it doesn't necessarily mean in a sexual way or to a sexual partner or someone of the opposite sex. It means somebody in your life is unsure of your love. And until they are, you won't get the blossoming abundance that their love can give you. Does that make sense? Could be anybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic kind of love. I hope that made sense. I'm going to make a raised bed with old plastic tubs. I'm working on pulling weeds for the next year, except watering. I stay in. I've got to go water my lettuce and stuff tonight. I may even have a swim. Tigger bouncing. Okay. Give me a second. I have a feel. I already know the card that, not the card, but the deck that Tigers is coming from. It's already screaming at me. This will be my last, probably my last card of the night. We married ours out of wood and are in Florida, and when we have not had rain, the soil has been moist. Okay, but when you got to have drainage, though. You got to have drainage or they'll drown. Things will drown. It will be. Okay. Tigger bouncing, but Kel Storm came first. So I'm going to leave Tigger bouncing. Oh, okay. Jeez, Kel. White or purple, Kel? Oh, Kadeen, really? Well, you know what? That means your son. This is about your son then, isn't it? Your son is unsure of your love. You're the adult. You make that son aware of your love. You don't have to shower him with gifts. You just have to be there and let him know that you're there if he needs you. Okay, so that made sense. You mean he's passed? Your son is passed? KD? If your son is passed, your late son, okay. Then I've got really good news for you. Because that was the doubt. That was you thinking that he never knew you loved him. There was your doubt, you feeling that you withheld your love. You didn't. And that blossoming abundance, that's your son saying, he knew. He always knew. Kids know when their parents love them. And he's in a place of all-knowing now. And he's actually laughing at you, going, how could you think I did not know? Because when he crossed over, it doesn't matter how old he was, he became like 30, he became like the apex of growth, where we hit that spot in growth physically where we are in the best we'll ever be. That's what when we cross over it can be like. And he's laughing, going, no worries. You're beating yourself up over nothing. Okay? Limbs, chicken run, clean out, potting soil, and okay. No. No hope so, Kadeen. No hope so. I'm telling you. I got the withholding love feeling, like from the man. And it just made sense now that the blossoming abundance, your question was, does my son know I loved him? Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes. Even if you only met him once. Right? You know what? Sometimes life, the rest of your life, starts in an instant, in one moment. Even if you were only a dad for one moment, that was the moment that showed the love. That was the moment that made your son know that he was loved. So don't you worry about it. And he's got no worries. He's cool. He's off doing things wherever things he wants to go, and he's checking out the cosmos and looking for another place to land. If he even decides to land somewhere, right? But don't you waste another moment worrying about whether or not he knew you loved him, because he did. I promise you. Absolutely, Kathy. Absolutely. Kel. Last card of the night. No, that's not Kel's cards. That's why. These are Kel's cards. They were screaming at me earlier. Whoa, there we go. No shit, eh? Okay, Cal. Wow, you got 3 cards. 2 of them upside down. You got the owl. Magic. I think we've been down this road before, Cal. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. And you are casting doubts on yourself again. Again! You're not hearing this. We've had this conversation before, Cal. You are a very well-lit soul. And you need to be not just debating with yourself whether or not that's true. You need to be claiming it and honoring it. Okay? Don't mean to get testy, but we've had this discussion. You got the moose, wisdom, and this is upright. Let your head, now having it just understanding what I just said, having your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you, and you know much, but you have been hiding your light under a friggin' bushel. You've been ignoring it. And it's making me nutso. Now you got the upside down lizard. And I'm only chastising you or talking to you in a chastisement type voice because I know you, Kel. You are so powerful, and yet you are afraid. You need to ground and center and get right with your faith and your light because it's needed now more than ever. The lizard is regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. But this too is upside down, Cal. Cal? You're a master of regeneration. Stop ignoring that. You have the wisdom. Reach for the stars, keeping your feet firmly planted in the ground. And stop hiding your magic under a bushel. Stop hiding the light that God has given you to carry. Stop procrastinating. That's everything I've got right here. Okay. So there you go. All right, I'm going to put these cards away, and then I'm going to go behind the fan for a minute. If I get a little impassioned sometimes, guys, it's for the absolute simple reason that I get frustrated. I'm only human, right? And I've told Kel Storm, this is probably Kel's 3rd reading in the last year and a half. And it always comes to the same thing. You know what you're worth. You know how you need to be treated. And you know you got to recognize your own worth, and you need to start treating yourself in a way that will reflect how people should treat you. Because, madam, you are full of power, and it's good power. So don't lose sight of that. All right? Always makes decisions through, is this the most loving choice for all concerned? Always. But don't ignore your power anymore. It's really pissing. Look at the times we're living in, Cal. We need all the spiritual love and light going in the world that we can muster. And you're hiding yours under a bushel. Yes, I know. Well, it is what it is, right? We all need. Not everybody's an empath. Not everybody's a star child. Not everybody's a reader. Not everybody. Everybody is something. Everybody has something to offer. The light. And if we're not offering our energy to the light, where is it being drained from? See, everything, now listen carefully, kids. Everything is an exchange. All right? If you are giving, it's like pay it forward. If you are giving of your light, I'm not expecting anything back, just loving on for the sake of loving on, and sharing for the sake of sharing. Love is your guiding light. Okay? But the moment you bring self into this, you bring doubt, you bring in the static that tunes out God's voice. We don't have any more time. Time is an illusion. Time, remember, does not flow forward, backward, left, or right. Time just is. So we don't have any. We have right now. Right now. So I don't care if you don't think you're good enough for God's love and light. Yes, you are. The whole point that we are flawed is why God loves us so much. Because we work to surpass the flaws in our essential nature. We are all born destined to wickedness as the sparks fly upward. But we can put up an umbrella. We can put the fire out. We can do a lot of things. Just because we are destined to wickedness doesn't mean we have to make that choice. That's why God gave us free will. So that we wouldn't be obedient automatons to his word, but that we would hear his word and it would ring like a bell in our soul. And we would know where to walk towards. But if you're tuning out, the energy that you should be stoking God's light and love with is leaking elsewhere, isn't it? And if it's leaking elsewhere, where's it going? There's only one other place. Hey, Sharon! It imploded, parts of it. Well, you know what? That'll teach people for thinking that they can... Sorry, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. That was a judgment I should not have made. What I have heard, this is what I've heard, that the guy who built the submarine, because of where they were going, there was no specs. There was no things that they had to, there was no specs that they had to follow. There was no safety things and all this stuff. And this guy was charging people $250,000 a piece. Well, his family will probably really enjoy that money. But what did greed get him? If it did, it got him sent straight to heaven or hell. I don't know where he's going. But know this, absolutely everything happens for a reason. And you may or may not believe in the 7 deadly sins. But like the 10 Commandments, they're worth listening to. You know what I mean? They're good guidestones to where we should be walking. And greed ain't on that list. Just saying. The guy shortchanged all the work, cut the budget, and then charged people $250,000 a piece. And what did it get them all? If they ever come back. So, what are we learning from this experience? The only thing we should be greedy for is God's light and love. And you can't be greedy for that because it's free for all, as much as you want. You just have to claim it. You have to ask for it, and you have to thank God for it. Your God, my God, we talk. Everybody has their own distinct connection with the God of their understanding. Doesn't necessarily have to be in religion. It just means you have a personal contact with the God of your understanding, and that's a very powerful thing. It's kept me sober for 26 years. It's led me towards less anger and emotional pain and more emotional peace, contentment, and the ability to voice my growth with you, right? All we can be are shining examples. So if we're shining examples of bad behavior or shining example, it doesn't matter. You're still a shining example, good or bad. You got to choose. That's why God gave us free will. Does that make sense? I was outside feeding my chickens when the neighbor's dog got hit and killed by a car. It was heartbreaking. I tried to help, but it was too late. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. The poor baby. Well, you know where he's going, the Rainbow Bridge. And not because he's gay. I gotta go, folks. It is time. For those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. I'm sorry if I was vehement tonight, but I'm feeling things going on around us that are just so clear, and yet nobody's doing anything. Things are coming out that are illegal, things are happening in high places, and nobody's doing anything. You know what I mean? So we have to stop going, what? They haven't arrested him? And start going, what would you like me to do, God? What is the most loving next step for me to do? Do not be distracted by the freak show that's going on in the world right now. That's why it's there. Okay? For all those who wish to, you don't have to stay. There is no judgment if you don't want to stay. Right? Everybody has their own way of connecting with spirit. Okay? But for those who do want to stay, you connect to you. There's no timer on it. I don't understand. Is it overheating? It shouldn't be. Well, I'll have to figure it out. So, for all those who care to, let's do some deep breathing. Let's breathe in peace. Exhale chaos. Breathe in love. Exhale fear. Breathe in pure light and clarity of air. And breathe out any last vestiges that this week has left soot marks on our hearts and on our spirits. Let's just... Hey God, creator and source of everything, even the aliens, because we know, God, you are the beginning, not just of a galaxy or the universe. You're the beginning of everything, everywhere. And so thank you, God, because I know we've been interfered with, and on a scale, we are way behind the rest of the multiverse, but we are waking up, God. We're not done. We are so not done. We're going to go forward in light and love, and we're going to lift people up in light and love, and we're going to ignore the darkness and the chaos and the hate. When we see hate, we're going to blow kisses of love. When we see pain, we're going to lay blessings of love. When we see people struggling, we're going to reach out a hand to help, even if it gets smacked away, because it's in us to give, Lord. You have filled us so full of the light of your love that everywhere we go, every moment of every day, we have an opportunity to share that light and share that love and help people to come in out of the darkness and the chaos that has held the world in thrall for so long. Thank you, God, for bringing us together, for us smelling the air and hearing the water and hearing the bugs and the robins sing in the sundown. And we lift up all our friends that have been suffering from ill health, poor finances, scary decisions. God, we know that with all things, with you, all things good and wonderful are possible, God, so that the darkness parts before us and anybody who sees that light can come forward out of the darkness until they can also be filled with the light of your love. And we will spread like a sun patch through the clouds. The clouds will part, and we will be in your light and your love and shining examples of that. So thank you, God, for bringing us together. Amen. Namaste. Peace be with you. Merry meet, miigwech, merry part, blessed be. Walk in the shining light of God's love. It doesn't matter the words you use. What matters is the love they portray. I love you. Never forget that. And we'll see you Sunday afternoon. Take care. God bless.